Hello, hello. Come on in, everybody. I had to put the painting down here today because when it was up here, I didn't have enough room to paint. So it's down there. I hope you guys can see it okay. I feel like I need like another light shining on it. Maybe not. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna leave it. Another blue. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Guys, feel free to hit the share button at the bottom of the screen. That'll put it on your page, and then more people can join in and color/paint with us today. Okay. And say hello when you hop on so I know you can hear me and see me okay. Colors today, guys, get whatever purples you have, whatever blues you have, black and white. Yeah, so I have like navy blue, real light blue, turquoise colors, some purple, so whatever you have, okay? Whatever you have in these color scheme, right? I'm working on my Sunday painting. I'll go over my next two, and I'm working on next week's as well. So those will all be up within the next like 48 hours. My next weeks. I'm hoping. I'm trying to dedicate the entire day today to getting all my samples made for the upcoming week and trying to fill orders too. So just bear with me. Hey Jackie, hey Jen, Dawn, Cindy, Victoria. Welcome, welcome. I have like very small amounts of paint left in these big bottles, so I'm just putting some water since I water it down when I do these style paintings anyway. That way you're not wasting anything. I hate to waste art supplies. They are expensive. They add up. Thousands of dollars a year I spend on art supplies. My tax return shows it. I mean my tax, not my return. My taxes show I had to add all that stuff up. $20,000 in supplies. So, yep, come on in, guys. Hit the share button if you want. It'll show up on your page. Other people can join in. It's a dreary, rainy day in New Jersey today. Okay. So I have plenty in. Plenty in there. Yeah, so variety of blues, variety of purples. You can even have some like pinks if you want. Hey, Ashley. And then, of course, always black and white. Okay, that's a no-brainer. You always need black and white no matter what class of mine you are taking. Okay, so make sure you have that. Get started in about 10 minutes, right? Hey, Abby. Let me show you real quick. So there's no 6:30 classes on Fridays. They're at 8 o'clock instead. So this is what we're doing tonight at 8. Anybody can join, obviously. Always anybody can join, right? And this is tomorrow's 1 o'clock class. So I'm changing my schedule on weekends just because I'm just trying to put more time, because a lot of the days I'm sitting at my table in my studio doing these samples and filling some orders and things like that. So I need some more time. I know we're with our family 24/7 now, but I'm not really hanging out with them. So I'm only gonna be doing one class on Saturdays and one class on Sundays, and they're gonna both be at 1 p.m. Okay, that way it kind of gives me the rest of the day to do, you know, games and spend time with the family, things like that. So that's just on weekends. Okay, so that's just Saturdays and Sundays. The only change really is just not 2 classes on Saturdays, and the time changed to 1 o'clock instead of 3. Hey Charlie, go lay down, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, lay down. Go lay down, buddy. Good boy. Go lay down. Go lay down. Come on. Why are you such a nerd lately, huh? Go lay down, buddy. Okay? I'm working on Sunday's painting right now. It's an up-close donkey head, and it's really cute. So I'm excited for that too. That's on Sunday at 1 o'clock. If you are painting today, because this background is very flowy and it's a lot like the Tree of Life one we did. So have a big brush if you're painting, okay? If you're painting. That's my dog drinking. Charlie. Thirsty, dude? All right, go lay down. I want you to knock into the easel, buddy. There he is, sniffing around, my hound dog. He's an English pointer. What are you smelling? Huh? What you smelling? Mr. Security Guard. Hi, Kira. Hello, hello. Gonna get started about 7 minutes, everybody, okay? Hey, Cora, and Ian, and Becca, and Zach. Thanks for those games, guys. We're gonna be playing them tonight. I'm excited. So excited. I keep seeing everybody saying how fun they are. Very excited. Although Chris always wins. So Chris wins every game we play. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll report back to you guys later. We'll see how it goes. He tends to win most games we play. I know, I'm so excited for them. They're so fun looking. So again, guys, your palette today, if you have a variety of blues from dark to light, purples, some pink I even have in there, and black and white, okay? And if you're painting, because this whole background is a lot of blending and swirling and stuff, so if you're painting, get a bigger brush to do your background, because we do the background first, kind of like we did the Tree of Life one, and a couple other ones that we did, the sunset ones. We do the background first, and have your paper horizontal, okay? Hey, Leah. So a variety of purples, a variety of blues, and black and white. If you want to throw some pink in there also. Green, the Aurora Borealis has a lot of green in it too, in some views. One day, I'm going to get there to see it. Oh yeah, thanks, Chris. Guys, hit the share button. I always forget to say that. Yep, hit the share button. And you guys have until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to go to the tab at the top of my page. Hey, Tammy. The tab, hey, Anshi and Sanvi. The tab at the top of my page that says community, if you click that, and it'll say share, what does it say? Oh, invite friends, select all. You do that. It shoots a quick invite out to all your friends. They can choose to accept or not, doesn't matter. But if you do that and you just send me a screenshot on my page that you did it, I'm entering everybody into a random drawing that I'm going to draw tonight at my 8 o'clock class for an 11 by 14 pet portrait. And the value of that's $140. So don't want to miss that contest. Makes a great gift for somebody or for yourself. Either way, right? Either way. So don't forget to do that. You have Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 tonight. That way I can get all the names into a cup or a hat or whatever I have. Yeah, so the prize is an 11 by 14 pet portrait from me. That's a really good prize. That's a big value right there. Hey, Shoma. So all you have to do is the top of my page next to the tabs where it says videos, photos, events, scroll all the way over. You'll see a button that says community. Click the community button. It'll say invite friends, select all. Do that and then hit send and it'll just shoot a quick invite to all your friends and just take a screenshot of your, that it says sent and then send it to me and you guys, you're in the contest. Okay? And that contest will go off tonight in my 8 o'clock class. Couple more minutes and we're gonna get started. Hey, Charlie. You always lay down and then I start doing my classes and you come on in. What's up, dude? Huh? You're going to be underfoot. Back that up a little bit. So I'm going to put my paints on my palette now because like I said, we start with our background first before we add in the stars and the trees and all that. So, variety of blues, light blues, dark blues, aquas, things like that, whatever you have. There's no really wrong way to do this. We're just making a beautiful sky with lights in it and stuff, okay? So there's no wrong way. Whatever colors you have on hand, it's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, so Tammy, whatever it is you're using, and then like whatever blues you have, I'm going to show you my plate. And again, I have a lot of supplies, guys. This is what I do for a living. So I don't expect you to have every color that I use. So use what you have, okay? Hold on, I'm just finishing putting them on my plate. So it's a varieties of blues, purples, I have some pink, and then always black and white. Hold on. I'm not putting my white on my plate yet. So these are the colors that I have, okay? So I have blues, some purple, some pink, my black. I didn't put my white on there yet because I don't really need that quite yet. Aquas, whatever you have, okay? And again, if you don't have paint, you're using crayons or color pencils or whatever. Do your best with what you have. Like I said, if I was in your living room now, I'd be supplying your supplies to you, so you wouldn't have to worry about it. But obviously, this is remote, so you're using what you have, okay? All right, we are gonna get started. Well, let's give it like one more minute. It's only 1:03. I didn't realize that. All right, in case anybody else hops on. So here's the finished painting. Everybody's gonna look a little bit different, okay? Yours is not every my sample that I do here is not gonna look exactly like this, okay? Because I'm using, I might not swipe my brush the same way, but you'll get the same effect, okay? That's the important part, is you get the same effect. So we'll go one more minute, and then we'll get started. So dark blues, light blues. If you have some purple, some green if you have it. I mean, there's green in the Northern Lights. Black and white, as always. You always need black and white. I even threw a pink on there. So all the colors you would like think of when you think of like a celestial type sky, all right? Like we're the Milky Way. Hello, Anne-Marie. Okay. Let's get started. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start basically from my middle and work my way out each way, okay? So I'm going to get on my brush. I have some purples on my plate. All right, some purples. and some blue. And I'm just kind of putting all the colors together. So if you have colored pencils, you might want to do it layer by layer, getting all those colors in there blended. I'm just putting a bunch of different, say, on my brush here, okay? And I'm just going to kind of start swiping from the middle, and I'm going to start working my way out, okay? Again, your purples may be different than my purples. That's okay. Some blues. See how beautiful that is? So right now we're kind of getting our base down. As we come down towards the bottom, so see how this is the lake down here, okay? So I'm gonna kind of start going like this, almost in a half circle motion, okay, as I'm doing this with my colors. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Oh, you know what? That's what I forgot to get. Water. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so as I come down here, I'm gonna start, and I added more water. So I use acrylic, everybody, but because I'm painting and I'm covering such a gigantic surface here, I water it down a lot. So I'm starting with my lighter colors first, okay? See the lighter colors in here, my purples, my light blues. I'm gonna go back in with some light blues. So when you're coloring, you're gonna kind of have to layer your colors, and that's fine. Right? I know, isn't it such a pretty palette? So I'm going down to the bottom. And now, as you see on the bottom here, it's dark here. You can leave that area blank for when we go back in with our navies and our darker blues. Okay? So we work our way down, and then we're going to work our way up. And if you're painting and you're doing like acrylic, if you happen to have acrylic with you that you're using, you can layer those colors. So say you go back, let this dry a little bit, you go back in with more like here I could do, obviously I'm not letting mine dry for time reasons, but I'm going to go back in with some pink, right, in my lake, okay? So I'm leaving this down here like this because we're going to add darker in a little bit, but now I'm going to start working my way up with the same palette, but I'm going to do more blues at the top. Less purple, more blues, and I'm going to start doing swirling like this, okay? So I'm going to get my blues on my brush. So your whole background is, I want to say it's like chaos until we add our trees and our tree line and our reflections, and that's okay. That's what we want it to look like, okay? It's a bunch of chaos. It's colors flowing around. And then when we go into our tree line's going to split it in the middle. So, if you know, don't worry what all this looks like in here, okay? Because we're going to have a tree line in there. But it's all swirl of colors. Some lighter, some darker. And then again, at the top, I'm going to add my darker in my bottom. Top and bottom, I'm going to start adding my darkers in a little bit. So this is just swirls of color going all around. So if you're coloring, look at my palette right now, look at that. Chaotic. So is my life of an artist, right? Artists, we have a chaotic life. As I get up higher, I'm getting a little bit darker with my blues, okay? And then you can start going more straight as you get to the top if you're painting or coloring. Right? I know this doesn't look like much yet, guys. It's not going to until we start adding all the other stuff. Right now, we're just laying in color. We're laying in a background. Okay? And my very, very, very top areas, it's like a navy blue I'm doing. Real dark. Okay, real dark, blending it out down. Normally I don't rinse my brush at all, but I did add some black to my blue there, and I don't want to put that black in the center of my painting. All right, so I'm going back into this. You know what I should have brought down? A hairdryer. Wasn't working upright, so, and I'm working with a lot of water in my paints right now. You know, there's a glare, everybody. I apologize. Let me see if I turn this. I think that's what we did last night, right? We ended up turning that. Let me see if I turn this one off if it helps too. I just don't want to make it so you guys are like in the dark. How's that? Is that better? I feel like that might be better. Less glares on the page from the glistening paint. Give me some thumbs up. Let me know if that's better for you guys, okay? I'm adding my dark down here also. Because what we see up here is what we see down here, because this is our reflection in the water, basically. Okay. It's better that way? Okay. I thought so. So this is just chaos right now. That's good. We want that. This is, you know, the beautiful night sky, the swirl of the lights, the reflection in the water. Chaos is good. See, chaos isn't always bad, right? Chaos is not always bad. Come back over here. And now, like, I'm going to start going back in with some lighter swirls of color. All right. This is all swirly. Some more pinks and purples and whites. I have this one blue. It's so beautiful. This is the one I'm using right now. It's like called Caribbean blue. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some of that, swirling around. See, chaotic and beautiful. I think that's why Chris likes me. I'm chaotic. He'll be the first to attest to that. I am not a neat person, so to speak. Maybe that's the artist side of me. I don't know. But he puts up with me. That's for sure. He's definitely more neat than I am. Neater than I am. More neat. Neater than I am. All right. So this is my crazy wild background, okay? That's what I wanted. I want crazy. It's almost like a Van Gogh, the starry nights with the swirls. Oh, so you wrote you up, see? That's what you want, like that swirly, beautiful, flowy look, okay? So get that part finished. I'm gonna add a little bit more darker paint down here, just because that's my sky, and a little bit more over here. How's everybody doing on their backgrounds? Everybody, you know, like I said, I don't know what size pictures you guys are working on, like painting. I don't know what size you're working on, so you might be ahead of me or behind me. I'm not sure. While I'm waiting for my thing to dry a little bit, I'm just going to show you again real quick the next two paintings. Okay, we're just waiting for this to dry before I can add anything else to it. So tonight is the 8 o'clock class, okay? 8 o'clock, we're doing this, the dragonflies in the lake. All right, that's at 8 o'clock. So my schedule's changing just a little bit, everybody, just so I can leave a little bit more time for family. Oh, good, Tanya. I'm still doing Monday through Thursdays, 1 p.m. and 6:30 Eastern Standard Time classes. Fridays, 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I'm just going to be doing one class a day at 1 p.m. That would be Andrew who did that. And then this is Saturday's 1 o'clock class. Isn't that cute? That's Saturday's 1 o'clock class. And I'm working on Sundays right now. All right, I'm just letting this dry just a little bit before we go and add our tree line. Okay, so everything else now, if you have your background, everything else is black. Okay, so it's just a silhouette. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to basically split my page in half. Let's get our line in there to split this in half, where the trees that go up and then the reflection that goes down, okay? Doesn't have to be perfectly neat. Okay, just give yourself a line. in the middle there. And mine's a little crooked, and that's okay. Okay? So from that line, I'm now gonna come up. This is my shoreline, so there's I'm starting with the bushes before I go higher with the trees, okay? So start with a little bit of the fuzzy. And this is just like when we did the Tree of Life. Very, very, very similar for this part. Okay. So this is just like the shorter trees and grass and stuff in the background before we do our long, tall trees. Look at all that, and there's no rhyme or reason for how it looks. It's just a messy line, okay? And now what you want to do is go back to the bottom and kind of mimic that shape. Because again, remember, it's a reflection, right? So it's going to kind of be similar, as similar as possible. Remember, when you're reflecting in water, there's water movement, so it's not going to be exact. This part I'm not as worried. The trees are more what you want to be more precise with. This part's not as, not as much. It's like a fuzzy heartbeat line. If you were hooked up to a heart monitor. Okay. All right. So now that I have that line on there, okay, I'm going to start adding in my tall trees. So my center trees are the tallest. So I'm just going to do those first. So now remember, what you do here, you have to do here because it's a reflection. So I'm just going to get in front because I need to make sure they're straight. And then I'll move. Okay, so then I'm going to come down here. I should really have a thinner brush, but it's all right. You guys can see it probably better this way. So once I have the tree, what's that called? That, Chris?
Trunk?
The trunk! Yeah, sorry. Total brain fart. You're going to start adding in your branches. I knew that word. I knew it. That's my Friday brain, guys, just so you know. Chris will say that's her everyday brain. Okay, so do this. So now you're going to mimic the same thing on the opposite side, right? As best as you can. I'm not really counting my branches. People aren't going to sit there and be like, wait, that branch is off. You didn't do that right. They're not going to, okay? Chris might, but... All right, so now I'm going to do another one over here. And your trees, you can put your trees different than mine. They don't have to be exactly the same. You might have less trees, more trees, that's fine. Everybody's art is different, as we say, right? I'm going to go lay these trunks in now. All right. Laying those trunks in now. Paint's very wet still, so it's not quite. And I'm working on paper, so as opposed to canvas, so it's just not cooperating very well. It's wrinkling. So I'm just laying in all my trunks. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding in my branches. Okay, right, isn't it, Jasmine? Aren't they so pretty, this color palette? I love it. All right. So I'm going to show you guys when we're done all this, what you can do if you're painting. And you could have done it first, but I like to do it afterwards, and then I can touch up the black areas. I'm going to show you how to get the cool white stars like I did here. So you're just doing the reflections. And then some of your bushes can go up higher in some areas, right? Some of your trees might be fuller than others. in. Obviously, I'm working, quick. Just think this one's so pretty. So, again, thank you, Cora and Becca, for your idea for the Northern Lights. I have like I said, like little bushes in between too. Just make sure whatever you have on the top matches in the reflection, right? And then if you want, after you're done like your trees, if you want to go back in and add some more like bright streaks of color in your water or in your sky, you can totally do that. You can even do it if you're painting and you want to wait before you do your trees and do that. I just, obviously for time reasons, I know everybody can't stay on all day with me here. As much as I think most of you'd like to. Yes, exactly, Jasmine. I just use a paintbrush. I mean, I have a toothbrush, but make sure if you're doing it that way, go outside. Or else you'll end up with splattered paint all over your walls. And that I'm sure your parents don't want. So kids, if you are gonna, if you want to do like the splatter with the paintbrush, and I'll show you on here, but go outside and do it on the grass that will be cut and grows, right? Parents are like, thanks a lot, Jasmine and Tracey. Sorry. So this tree, I'm just gonna make a little bit fuller. I'm excited. So the one we're doing on Sunday is an up-close face of a donkey, and it's adorable. And then I'm going to be working all on next week's too. So all those will be posted soon. I'm going to do a big bush in the corner here. And then the same thing down here, because it's a reflection, so you need the same thing. And this is very Bob Ross-like, right? With all the little trees in front of the sky. And I have my Bob Ross shirt on today. I try to wear him once a week. I do wash it in between, don't worry. I love my Bobby Ross. Alright, so you got the tree here. And down here. Okay, so you get the idea. You get the idea. Now I'm just taking a big brush like this. I'm dipping it in my white. Now because I have such a large piece of paper, I don't need to go outside. I mean, if Christy's paint all over the kitchen, oh well, right? Just kidding. Yes, Dorian, all my videos, if you go under the video tab, everything is available as soon as I'm done. So there's about 40 in there right now, I believe. And this will be in there too. Look at that. I'm going to bring it up close so you guys can see. I gotta get more paint. See, I'm more on my finger than I actually do on the thing. There we go. So pretty. You could also go like fling it too, but I'm not doing that in my kitchen. So I'm kind of using my finger. So you get a little messy, but that's okay, right? Art's messy. Have fun with it. But outside, kids. Have fun with it outside. If it's a nice day. If not, just wait until another day. So, and if I go over my trees, like some of these little white dots obviously are going to be on top of my trees, I would go back over my black again. You could do this before you even do the black. I just wanted to show you like this. Or you could use your back of your brush and dot stars too, but these give you like those really fine, tiny, tiny stars that are really far away. Oh, and some splatters too, which still looks cool. Just keep changing the direction of your hand when you're doing it. Like I said, you could do like this too, but you gotta have a lot of paint, and you'll most likely get more of those long, big splatters, which you really don't want too many of. Some are okay. But the more you like clusters of stars, you'll do it in the same spot over and over and over and over again. All right, I'm gonna bring this closer so you could say. It's very 1980s sweater. Isn't that cool? See? Ah, Anne, you're funny. So that's it, folks. I'm excited though for, let me show you one more time. So tonight's class again, 8 o'clock, right? Hold on, let me just get the love of my fingers. So tonight's class is this one. Oh, thanks for the love, guys. You guys are the best. The dragonflies over the lake. Okay, that's tonight, 8 o'clock. Okay, not 6:30, 8 o'clock. And then tomorrow, I don't know why I'm so excited about this one. I just think it's so adorable, and I painted him yesterday. But it's Rudy the surfing rooster. Okay, that's tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And guys, I'm getting up more samples now. Just bear with me. They take a while to do because my samples are very intricate and they're, you know, detailed and stuff. So I will see everybody tonight at 8 o'clock. Thanks for all the love, Cora. Isn't it cute, Tammy? I know, I love it. I will see you guys at 8 o'clock tonight. Your color palette tonight is pinks, white, black. Let me see, hold on. Some blues, some like deeper blues, and some lighter blues, okay? So kind of similar to what you had today, but more pinks also. All right, everybody, I love you guys. You're the best. I will see you at 8 o'clock. I almost said 6:30. 8 o'clock tonight, okay? Bye.